Well, with respect to Justin Gaethje and anyone else you want to throw in the mix, this is about as watchable a fighter as we have on the UFC roster, the former interim lightweight champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson is just nasty. From the elbows that he lands on the feet to on the back, the submission ability that he possesses, one of the most diverse strikers in the UFC. And with a college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know that you have your hands full.
And there's some fighters who just don't like training, right? Frank Mir would always say, I don't like to train. Tony Ferguson loves to train. He'll go 5 or 6 hours hard.
That's crazy.
And from a work ethic standpoint, few guys are going to be able to match that. All right, get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back in the UFC.
And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands out about Nate Diaz. He looks like he's just touching guys with all of his strikes, but the buildup from all the activity that he puts out usually will make his opponents wilt. And once he gets him to the ground, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt that can finish the fight with a number of submissions.
He'll hit you with the open hand, too. He'll invoke that Stockton slap. You think we see that tonight?
Stockton slap, but it's just so disrespectful. But I love watching it. It's so Nate Diaz.
Got to get you a Lafayette slap or something. Good to see Nate Diaz back here tonight, one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they are all watching the pride of Stockton, California here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So at least on paper, even matchup here. A lot of similarities across the board, evenly matched when it comes to the numbers. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 6 losses.
He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner.
This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 21 wins, 13 losses.
He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz!
All right, get the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, round 1, Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson. We sat down with Nate on Thursday. He's trying to keep the focus on him and what he can do to get the job done tonight.
Because he understands that at its core, his base skill, boxing, is unmatched in the UFC. He feels like against Tony Ferguson, he is just better in that area of the fight and feels as though he can implement that game plan in this matchup.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, Oh, nice offering there by Toни Ferguson. We'll see if he can follow it up here, champ.
I mean, he usually does. He does not let guys off the hook. Toni Ferguson is a guy that has a killer's mindset, and when he gets you hurt, he's looking to finish.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Ooh. Nice punch there by Ferguson. Big power shot there.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Ferguson gets hit with a kick. Right on the button. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Come on, man, let's get that takedown, score some points.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Flush right hand is true. All right, single collar tie now. Ferguson gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Lands with the kick there. No pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws it.
Slips. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
He comes forward with a flying knee. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Ferguson, I have to say, absorbing those strikes quite well.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh, straight right. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat.
Man.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Ferguson's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Both guys landing with conviction now. Oh, straight right. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively. Oh!
What a fantastic strike. Oh!
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. So we call on the fight stats here. 56 total strikes. Oh, he's hurt. He's got him hurt here.
Wow, what a fight!
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here. And
he had him hurt. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. 90 seconds now remain in the round. Oh! stun him a little bit. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Pretty good right hand. But again, lands with the right. 30 seconds to go in round 2. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're training and it stays this close, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's giving him so many different things right now.
Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. All right, so the unofficial numbers tell you 77 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And connecting on just 35% of his attempts against Toni Ferguson. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh!
Look at the whip action that comes from that kick.
Back to the feet. Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's getting lit up right now, John.
Goes down again.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on it. He's attacking arm bar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it. He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliana has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of the 3rd round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Toni Ferguson!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.